I think that what the Russian man did could have happened anywhere else and not just in Kenya. The first guy story I ever received, that wasn't crazy. It was just a guy who found out that his girlfriend was sleeping with both his mom and the dad.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another amazing episode of Off the Top. Please, before anything else, like, subscribe. Finya to subscribe. Sai before tuendele. You can also share and comment on the description. Hapo chini. Please, just leave a like, subscribe, and share. It's past Valentine's this past weekend, obviously. So wale walikuwa Valentine's, hope you had fun. Kama uko single, I hope next year God favors you. Anyway, they call me Hype Balo, and today Aswani ameenda kujificha kidogo. Ni kama Valentine's yake ndio amepata date sahi. But right now, we are joined by someone whose name is very interesting. Our first ever guest on studio, or on this episode. So, Makofi.
Nijiklapie. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's going to introduce herself, but she has an interesting name. She has love and she has joy. So, being the month of love, what's your full name?
My full name? ID. Ama
Yeah,
social
ID
media.
watu wakunini nayo sana.
Mnataka
Just
niangalie kamera
ile-
gani ndo nijiintroduce vizuri?
Usiseme hiyo ya mwisho.
Ya babangu? Nisiseme. Oh, mimi
Sema yako.
Oh, naitwa Joy. Lovejoy Margaret Akelo.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Umehypia jina.
Jina iko na love na iko na joy. Lakini sasa shida watu wanaitwaga love na wanakuwaga stress.
Kwa nini?
Because everyone expects you to give them love and be joyful.
But I do that. It's just that I don't expect it from you.
Gosh. Wow. Anyway,
Si wewe personally. Sikuattack.
anyway, we always start by saying how our week was. So,
Okay.
what have you been up to?
Last week, that is, since leo ni Monday. A bit of work, and towards the end of the week, there was Valentine's. So, nilienda Hemingway's. It was amazing. What else? Oh, no, the day before Valentine's, I got chocolates, wine, flowers, vitu kama hizo, kawaida. And then Valentine's, nikaenda Hemingway's. It was amazing. You should try it. Utaipenda sana.
You're talking about kwenda. Ulienda peke yako?
Pana.
Obvious.
Aje sasa.
Sawa. So it's official, she's dating.
No, it's not. Naweza pelekwa Hemingway's na anyone else.
You're not dating?
I did not say I'm not. I mean, things that are private are well preserved.
What?
So mtaka tu hivyo mkijiuliza hizo maswali.
Anyway, so during the weekend, umesema ulienda Hemingway's. It was good?
Yes, it was amazing. It's one of the best places. I think anyone who's in any sort of relationship, friendship, family, whatever, peleka mtu wako huko. Whoever unapeleka. Ati ikwe, mom, it's good.
Byron, nakumbuka ule demu wako alikuwa amevaa heels za red. Byron, it's official. Kuna call inaingiaga msa anasema, would you like to go on a date? Nashindaga social media.
Okay.
That's an issue. But Byron, we'll pay for that. Are you willing to go to Hemingway's and take someone? Oh, sawa.
You are? It's quite affordable. You like it.
Guy.
Na nienda analipia. Huyo mtu mwenye unapeleka. Oh, yeah.
Hawezi taka kulipia mtu napeleka out date.
I don't mind so long as it doesn't make me look like I'm the man in the relationship. But I don't mind. Yeah.
Anyway, I had such an eventful weekend.
Okay. How was yours?
So Thursday tulikuwa na anniversary.
You and your girl?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Alafu Friday
Okay.
tukaenda lap.
Laps ni mingi gani?
Tukaenda tu lap tukarudi Saturday.
Oh, kutembea.
No, not kutembea. Tulienda tu kujivinjari, kuchill.
Okay.
Place pia tulienda ilikuwa amazing. But sana.
Yeah?
So tulienjoy. So the weekend was good.
And week.
And then obviously Sunday I was working at Nyayo Stadium. There was HSBC Sevens where Kenya were number 3. We got bronze. So congratulations to the boys. They lost only one game and that was the last game.
Congratulations.
So apart from that, the week was good. Arsenal ilicheza Thursday na nilikuwa job ikicheza, so It was interesting.
So that is how your week was.
Because kuingia coach game na una work, it affects whatever you're doing. But I'm glad it did not. So the week was good, but the weekend was better.
Okay. So you went to a restaurant?
No.
For Valentine's?
For Valentine's.
Mlenda kula wapi?
Si penye tulikuwa staycation.
Oh, it was a staycation. That's bigger.
Utafanya watu waanze kunifuatafuata.
Kinana?
Usijali. Jamu unaona ule kole? Otis ana learn from me, so sitaki kufungua roho sana. But anyway, is it normal for you to take a man out on a date?
Yes, it is. For me.
And when do you do it?
When? There's no interval to it. I can do it when I feel like I want to do it. There's no interval to it. Bora sitaifanya sana.
Utaifanya sana? Why? What if it's someone you love?
No, I love you. That's okay. But it doesn't mean I'll take you out as much as you take me out. Yes, ndasema tu.
So for the men here, I think we confirmed that most of the dates we've been taken to, or them, me, and go different. Most of the dates they've been taken out on by ladies was on their birthdays.
Only. That's it.
If there's a different opinion, Rigo Sai. Yeah? Ukipelekwa date the last ulipelekwa date ushaipelekwa date na dem? Yes. On your birthday? Ama when?
Okay, for my birthday, yes. Hiyo ni sheria.
Sheria?
Non-negotiable bana.
Okay.
Alafu, okay, once in a while, unajua pia.
So the question is if you've been taken out.
Yes.
We wanted to know if you've been taken out, but not only on your birthday.
No.
There've been also other times.
Instances, yeah.
Lucky are those ones. Wewe? Shapelekwa date?
Nisipelekwe.
Ilikuwa siku ya birthday ama ilikuwa tu just?
Just because.
And she paid for everything? Hapo ndo nimekukamata. Everything. You? Birthday ama just? Wewe hata hujaipelekwa?
Sijawahi.
Hujaipelekwa na dem?
sijawahi
Date hujaipelekwa na dem?
Ever.
Wow. Otis. Lishajibu. Byron?
Pelekwa date?
Yeah.
Yeah, nishaipelekwa.
Okay.
On your birthday ama it's different?
You know, like just a random one.
Just randomly. Oh, that's good.
Someone you were dating or just a friend?
Kuna ile date ya what is it called? Yenye bado mnajuana and stuff, like the early days. And then kuna talking stage actually. And then sa kuna obviously time ko in a relationship, like you just do random stuff, though, like relationship is square boarding.
Lucky are those ones.
Unasema hivyo like si but Valentine's wale uliniambia ulikuwa umeenda mahali.
Mimi si nilikuwa mahali, si hata nishasema mimi nishamaliza. But it's not usually normal for men to be taken out on dates by women.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
Mna date magaidi huko nje. Ama unasemaje Lovejoy? Actually Lovejoy, it's I don't know, it's like a side note. Is it like from Fruits of the Holy Spirit?
Zote mbili. Hiyo nyimbo ulikuwa unaimba? Hiyo.
Sasa badala ya kuitwa Lovejoy angeitwa Peace Patience.
Peace Patience.
Na tuko na peace kwetu.
Mko na peace kwenyu?
Kwetu karibu kila mtu akona jina Bible.
Fruits of the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
How many are you?
7. Come from a family of 7. Very happy.
You're the oldest?
No, of course not.
You're the youngest?
I'm the third born.
Third born?
Very happy, yes.
What? How many girls?
We have 4 girls and 3 very big boys.
Very big boys.
Very big boys.
Wow. So anyway, apart from dates and Valentine's, this previous week, there are things that obviously trended. And
Yes.
nowadays, I think, recently, I don't think people have been pressured. Because unajua, if you talk about dates, kulikuwa na one thing that would pressure many people, and that's a money bouquet. So, CBK walibanio, but kuna watu walienda over and beyond wakatumia dollars.
Okay. But kama money bouquet imekuwa banned, so nitumie tu pesa. kwa account. What's wrong with that?
Sasi money kutuma iko lakini kuna ile pressure ya lazima ikuwe money bouquet.
Basi yeke kwa box zile za China Square. They look really good. Just stuck it up there.
So umesema if they wanted to they would.
Of course. That's not the only way to do it.
Today we are learning. All the men here are learning. Take notes. There's something really interesting and sad that happened.
Okay.
I don't know the exact number,
Okay.
but I also have those glasses. I've just not used them today.
The meta classes.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
there's this Russian man who
Oh God. Okay.
would... Kumekuwa na mixed reactions on the story.
Yes.
On Twitter, on every social media platform, obviously.
Yes.
There are people who are saying that some ladies are just cheap.
All right.
Others were like, oh, you've proven Kibe wrong, right.
Okay.
Whatever Kibe was saying is right. Also, Giuliani came out and said, this guy approached more women, but since wale wenye walikata aonyeshwi hiyo story ibambi. So there's a lot that has been said about this Russian man. What do you think about that particular story?
Okay. I'll try to be very honest and very careful at the same time because people's names are, I don't know. Now, I'll say one thing. I think that what the Russian man did could have happened anywhere else and not just in Kenya. You see the way kuna watu wamekuja online wanasema wasichana wa Kenya ni... There's also that part.
Yeah.
This could have happened in the States. This could have happened in Europe. This could have happened in South Africa. Anywhere else. It doesn't make Kenyan women cheap. So that's the first thing I can say. Secondly, about morals. I know that's where you're headed. My idea of this is, if this was a Russian woman, white woman, doing this to
Kenyan
men, the conversation would have been totally different. I don't think homes would have been broken the same way homes are broken right now. I think, ingekuwa wewe, for example, ungeenda tuka bibi yako, mwambie babes, niko natafuta do, niko nasaka. You know, and this would have ended. But because society naturally holds women to a higher moral standard, that's why imeenda viral to that extent. Ingekuwa wanaume hata ingeenda. And for me, it's as simple as, I'm not saying those women are right or wrong. Of course, the Russian guy is wrong for, first of all, posting whatever thing he was posting.
Yes.
Without
and even
consent.
recording that. Yes.
But I'll say, if I was, let me say my sister was one of those people, or a mother, or an aunt. Ingekuwa a simple mistake that anyone else makes. Ningeambia tu nsikuone tena kwa vitu hizo. Leo story tuishe. It's just that it's been over talked about because these are women. The same way gonga ilienda sana junior wanawake.
Junior wanawake pia.
If this was men, it's a whole totally different society. So the only thing I can say is there is really nothing about morality, wasichana ni wachafu sana kushinda wanaume. People go on one night stands. The same people who are throwing stones are the same people who have gone to clubs before, met someone they don't know, gone with them home. Na hiyo story imeisha tu. But because imeenda viral, so everyone is, making it really big. It's a mistake. It happened. Let those people not do it again. Nani hivyo tu. Just did it. To be fair. Okay.
To be fair, actually, I think there was a video in ilikuwa inaonyesha alianza Ghana first.
Yeah, alianza Ghana.
Before kuja Kenya, I think he's been doing like your tour, like African countries, trying different African ladies and record and stuff. Obviously, that's bad. I think the conversation ilikuwa, because I don't know if you guys have seen most of the videos, but kulikuwa na like there was this certain lady alikuwa na watoi. So that's now where ilikuwa na get sticky. Because I mean,
I was seeing him.
Because like, I mean, uko na watoi, meaning that you have like a family. I mean, yes, it's a mistake and stuff, but now
Uni mama kuna watoto.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Hapo kuna, as much as yes unasema like women are hold to a certain social standards in the society, but kuna na levels flani as kushafika at a certain point in life, feel like, okay, maybe kulikuwa na wale wamekataa yenye vile nani alikuwa anasema like they didn't, that hazikuwa recorded, but I mean I feel like hiyo ndio ilikuwa inaleta like the biggest issue for now guys reacting like that. But I don't know what you think about the lady who had the kids and stuff.
I like the way society imechukua hiyo video moja ika-expand. Now, let me tell you what I think.
Yep.
Okay? And I don't want anyone else to take my opinion as a suggestion. It is not that. Her being a mother does not take away the fact that akiambiwa ni mrembo saizi atasikia vizuri. I'm not saying what she did was right. I'm just saying sometimes the society closes the lives of women once they become mothers. Umesha kuwa mama, funga your chapter, just become an angel. That's it. For me, I think that ni sawa. It's not really right what she did to Akona Watoto, but it doesn't make her a woman who's less. There are things that women crave for. Yeah? And that is something I've seen as a similarity in all those videos. Anakam, anakucompliment, anakuzungusha, anafanya unafeel poa, anafanya unafeel ka dem, you know? And women somehow, some way cave to that. And
So sweet nothings was zinawaki na way.
Zinawak. Not that, don't get me wrong for this point, but inasemekanaga that, see that little girl, it's the same way whatever you'll do to her, if you do to a woman,
yeah,
anaingia to box.
she's gonna feel good.
So as a society, can we, I don't want to say, are we cheap or what can you say about that? Because even if it wasn't a Russian man, even if it was a Kenyan man, but there's some sort of influence or maybe something that they have. Na nijuri Russian man alirecord akaeka uko nje. Unaget? Egonga si alifanyia country yao. Na hao mademote si walikuwa
country yake tu bado.
Yeah. So as a society, what is it with now that, is it because tumefika point tunafeel ni kama madem just do something small and that's it, like morals zetu ziko wapi?
I'm going to take us back a little bit just to answer your question. Because jibu yenye nilikuwa nena kupeana labda iko na kakwa expanded very well. And let me try and use my personal example. For example, if you have a daughter, yeah, you should raise her in a way that small things as if I commentize. For example, let your daughter not see a car and jump up.
Bado uko na Mercedes.
Bado.
Ni mtu mmoja Kenya kuna Mercedes pekee.
Anyway. Please don't cook us.
Please don't.
It's on a light note.
So, raise your daughter in a way that if someone does something for her, let it not be extremely massive. Let her not see white skin and jump up. Let her not see dollars na ruke. Dola moja ni 100 ama 150. But the fact that it's $1, mewemiona na wakaruka.
Asione pia mtu anaitwa madola alafu aruke.
Alafu asikie vizuri. So, when it comes to morals, it is not, for me, morals are never black and white. The reason why I say that is, again, because you might fail to have a one-night stand with someone else, but have it with another person because you like them more. So morals are never black and white, but people make it look like it's black and white.
It's black and white.
It is not. So down to morality, I think it also crumbles down to individuality. Madam, it's not general ati tabia yao ni mbaya ama morals ni mbaya. It's just the only way to solve this is to make sure women, starting from your daughters, going up, wasione kitu iwashtue sana. And this also comes back to men. Like me, my first love was my father, right? The first rose I got was my father. The first date, again, was my father. And all that. So pretty much, I would say, I'm not saying I'm perfect, But again, if you come at me with your car, that's not the only thing I'm going to see. It's a good thing you have a car, but that's not the only thing I'm going to see. Like this Russian guy, let me just go back to the same topic. Being around watu kama wao, ama kupeleka your girlfriends or wives or what, in places like those, makes them not over-glorify hizo vitu ndogo.
Okay.
You understand? So, your topic, mando ulikuwa nasema, wasichana ati hizo vitu ndogo ndogo doziwa. Once you make someone get used to something like, even if you don't have a lot of money, then it will act like a thief. Kidogo atakuwa na morals. Kidogo.
I think in this point, the Russian guy, I don't think even it's something to do with like even like the material stuff. Just think it's the color thing, because I could
You
like
think it's his skin?
yeah, I mean this guy I could like umse
Huyu ni
manze
mzungu.
huyu mzungu manze atanitoa hapa twende Russia mtoke Kenya manze
So you already hata wanataka watu. So sijui kwa nini mnataka lazima
ni add flag pale kwa Instagram flag ya Russia.
Russia na Kenya.
Russia na
Hiyo
Kenya.
haitaisha. Unaona, hiyo stereotype ya kuona ni kama wazungu ni watu glorious sana. Hiyo ita take time for us kuimaliza. Because hata saizi tuseme niende kwa besti yangu day mwenye labda atakuwa exposed sana. The first thing ataniambia about chali yake ni white. That's the first thing atasema niko na kamzungu fulani. Hiyo ndio kitu ya kwanza.
Exactly.
Asanta.
Unaona, ama niko na boy fulani ako na gari. Niko na, you know, that
The material
the
stuff.
material
now will come
stuff
in.
and skin.
You don't
and stuff
even
like
have
that.
to say niko na chali mwenye ni ananibamba kama ananichekesha.
Itaanza na hizo
Itaanza na
kwanza.
vitu
Kama
material
umrasha
kwanza
ilianza na
before.
skin. Waliona tu mzunye fulani mwenye atawatoanisha tu
Because I mean,
Na
like,
broken English. What is?
he's
From
come
now
from
on,
Russia.
just know. Hi. How old are you? You look fine. You Kenyan woman.
Ule boy is next. Okay, sema tu kweli like an average person. Hata kama ningekuwa mimi dem like okay. Like Riz game ubo yako na Riz game.
Kweli.
Wewe boys alikuwa down. Alikuwa
Mmekasirika.
as in like cuz tunajuaga like the struggles. I mean like imagine like for example someone like me like meet like a random lady in the supermarket afanyaje kumwambia like trust me itaenda vile unless tu kama hapo lazima ujitume na risk game ingine crazy like just at what you look pretty.
So now,
Alikuwa anaongea hivyo.
now that's the price you pay for being black.
Yeah, wanasemanga ukiwa born black umezaliwa minus what? Minus 10.
Now
Lazima
kwa na disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're already disadvantaged just by
But
Being
yeah,
black. Yes.
vile Labza amesema like I think it's something that itakuwa hard sana before it
You
okay
change.
like the colorism yeah so
History ya mrasha haitaiklose really. Haitaifunga.
yeah na vile
Kuna ingine tu ita happen bado.
But the people with happy marriages and they have white men.
But you know, just the way Juliani said, kuna wasichana wengi walikata jamaa
Akuonyesha.
akuonyesha.
Sure.
So kwa hiyo video I think alionyesha tu mmoja and she's been celebrated pia. You get?
Okay.
But it's the same way as in society. Akunaga kitu mzuri, we don't glorify it most of the time. A working marriage,
Hakuna mtu anaongelelea.
hakuna mtu anaiongeleleanga. Bado tu utakuwa kuna wale tu watu yani watu feel saa zingine vibaya when something is working.
Sure.
So basically we won't glorify that. Itakuwa tu the bad things is what we are accustomed now to glorify. So the reason why you joined us here today, first of all, tell people what do you do, what you do apart from I don't want to see ile professional side. Turudi huku kwingine penye utakagi. Hii yenye utakagi sasa hii yenye ushindagi.
You mean Instagram and TikTok,
yes.
and stuff like that? What I do there? I tell stories.
Are these your stories?
People. No, these are other people's stories. Mostly sad. Some are happy, but mostly
Some are shocking.
traumatizing is the word.
So Lovejoy has a channel on TikTok, talks about stories of other people, as she said. But from your stories, I think there are people out here who are crazy. Really crazy.
kushoni stori za watu wengine. Unajua vile
Unajua sasa, lakini-
artist usemango kishatoa love song anasema hiyo mazee niliona best
Ilikuwa mtu
yangu
mwingine.
nikasema acha niandike wimbo yake. Like okay, what's like mimi nataka kutuambia like better vile kumbuka utemko umeingia, nataka kutuambia maybe one of the craziest story yenye
Ishai
That
happen.
I've ever
that you
read.
read or maybe ama utupatie exclusive like you just get to know like
Do you want to know a story that I've read that is crazy? Is that what you're asking?
yeah
Yes.
Ama?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, you really need to take like 3 days to process. But I'm going to talk about the first one that ever kind of really traumatized. Yeah. I'm not sure. This is going to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
We're going to see what you're going to do. Anyway.
Don't mention names.
I can't do that. All my people are anonymous, all of them. So the first ever crazy story was some sort of, I'm not sure whether she was trying to confess or she was just trying to tell me what she was going to do next. But that is the only story that lingered in my head. Then the rest came zikakuwa kawaida. So it was of a woman a lady, I'm going to call her a lady. She was married to this guy. And according to her, this guy was amazing. He was charming, and then they got married, and then I'll skip the good part. It was good, and then it started becoming really ugly. She lost kids, some to miscarriage. She lost, I think, 4. Some are miscarriage, and then wawili ilikuwa kupigwa. In short, she went through hell with this guy. She lost her friends because this guy did not want her. Unajua mwanaume akianza kukupiga, hata taku ku around watu wenye watakuja wamdiscipline. So he will naturally seclude you from people.
Yeah.
So basically, in short, she lost everything. She had money. Mwanaume akaenda kapoteza job, but he just kept on asking and asking and asking. So I'll skip all that. It was bad. It was bad. Until she woke up one day when she lost, I think, was it her last baby or something? Alikuwa amempiga tumbo. I think she was at how many months? Was it 6? And then she lost the baby. And I think that was what broke the camel's back for her. She was just like, I can't do this enough.
Is this the 4th one now?
Either the 4th or 5th. It was, in short, alikuwa tu amepitia vitu mob.
Kwani
honestly.
mwanaume akaondaka watoto ama?
He was just a narcissistic guy. Alikuwa sweet. You remember me telling you, the highs are very high and the
Yeah,
lows are
the lows
extremely
are
low.
extremely low.
Yeah, his lows were really low. And she had nothing to go back to now because Mali amefika, she had even lost her uterus now. It's gone. You cannot keep hitting me and losing babies, hitting me and losing babies. Nenda naoshwa and stuff like that. So it broke her. And she said, I'm not just going to walk out of this marriage. What I'm going to do, nitaenda nimpangie. So I'll go and pay some goons. She went, paid some guys from, I won't say where, but some ghetto somewhere.
Goons.
Alienda kwa lipa na akawapea very
Gunzi.
specific instructions. Nataka mumpige, mumuumize, munilete vidole 2. And then apart from that, I don't know if they're going to cut this, but okay? Make sure you just injure this guy, but do not kill him. Don't just kill him just yet. She didn't know what she wanted to do with the 2 fingers, but she just said, mwanaume yani amemtoa meno, amemfanya nini, so mi hizo vidole 2 lazima tu ziende. They came, wakampiga, wakamfanya hizo vitu zote. So of course, alikuwa hospitali. Who did he call? The wife. Because as a man, if something like that happens to you, you're not going to call your mother or your friends. You're going to call your wife.
First person you'll call is
Exactly. So she was there taking care of the husband very well. Anamchunga kumbe ni yame. Na hizo vidole 2 ziko wapi? Kwa fridge. Amezieka. She doesn't still yet know what she wants to do with them.
Jamaa isifanya pisa.
Hata sijui ni vidole gani alikuwa amekata. So
Ama
so he akatoka hospitali, but now his knee was badly hurt. His left or right knee was badly hurt. So she had friends, wengine walikuwa nurses. So she went,
jamaa akitoka usiku kufika home kupata vidole 2 kwa fridge.
aje na sasa ameumia. Sasa you're bedridden.
Oh, so-
Umekalishwa
oh,
tu
oh.
kwa bed. Unachungwa. Si ni bibi yako anakuchunga. You're a toxic man when you're kukaa sitting room na kuletewa food. You know, and even if uwezi akatoa vidole 2 tu mali mtu anaona. It's not
Labda
wise.
alikuwa anataka tu aone. Anyway, sorry.
She didn't know what she wanted to do with them yet, as per what she told me. So his knee was badly hurt. So she went and talked to her friend who's a nurse. I don't know how she asked the questions, but she's telling me she didn't ask the questions directly. But those indirect questions, she found some medication in it. Of course, akipaka, the wound continues to get worse instead of getting better. So your wound, alikuwa tu nampaka inakani kama inakauka, but now it's rotting from the inside. So what happened? His leg was amputated. Akakata mguu moja. So who is taking care of the man? The wife still. Bado anamchunga. So the family of the man knows, oh my God, this lady is God sent. You're still with our son. Hata time hana mguu moja.
One leg.
Now she's slowly coming back to... You have dark humor.
I couldn't help it. Sorry, guys.
So, akaendelea hivyo kukanea amemkata. Then she now realized, you know what? How about I feed him hizi vidole za wacha niende nipike minced meat or something. I don't remember what food she made. But according to what she told me, she deboned these 2 fingers. After deboning them, akapika kwa food. Unajua kwa nyama utaiona obviously. So she just cooked and fed him the food, akakula. So the guy was just there saying, have a lucky, whatever. And she just kept on feeding him lead and
that food was finger licking.
I didn't see that.
I'm sorry.
We don't blame you.
Oh, I've let it out, so I'm done. Sorry.
So, after hiyo, now she came to tell me that ajamalizana naye bado.
Wait, so she continued to feed him what? You talked about lead or something?
Something that has lead. Ni kama kublend still ulu feed mwanaume. Something like that. You're not gonna know. Trust me, you won't. So,
Niseme mani nyamaza.
sema tu.
Sema.
TikTok.
No, acha niache hii slide.
So, she came and told me that, and akaniambia na bado jamanzana naye, hii mguu ingine nataka kuimaliza pia. Alafu ameprocess papers zake and stuff like that. Now, of course, she wants to leave the country, but she also wants to make sure he's HIV positive before she leaves. Now, if you're me, the first thing you're going to think is this is a Nigerian movie. See, no? That's the first thing I thought. Nikamwambia, I don't do fake stories. I don't do that. This is a nice one, but I don't do that. Akaniambia, can I have your WhatsApp number? And I said, yes, of course. I gave her my number. She comes to WhatsApp and sends me pictures of their wedding, pictures of akiwa hosi amepiga selfie, picture of him akiwa kwa wheelchair, picture of your wound ikiwa imeoza, things that she didn't send me the picture of the fingers. She didn't take that, but she sent me enough proof to tell me that she's serious. So I think when I now knew this was serious, it really traumatized for a while. Wow. I was just like, I don't know.
This happens in Kenya. Nairobi.
Yes. She's Kenyan. She was Luo, by the way. Do not say Luo women are.
No, si. Alikuwa anatengeneza kostojo yangu mwingine. Unajua hiyo sauti akikula stilu linakuwa nyororo.
So yeah, that was one of the most, it wasn't the only, but that was the start. You know the way people say when you analyze someone, the first one you never forget? Now for me, then the rest sasa zikakuwa sasa ni kawaida. So
Kawaida kwako these stories?
Yeah, I read a lot about people.
And do these people call you or just send you? Where do they send you?
On TikTok, like right now, if you open my TikTok, which I can't jikona jina za watu, if you check, you'll see either 1,000 or 500 new messages in the Bados Jasoma. So people just send their stories. You'll see. I'll show you. You'll see. They just write.
Okay, like obviously kuna some elements za kukua zingine unaweza kuna zingine ushaikuwa like unaka mdanger so lazima nimpeleke kwa makarao ama nini because like a story like that ama because niko sure umepata like numerous stories kwa na zingine like kwa like
atonic privileges
ini crazy
Unafaa kwenda kumseti
because I mean kama you like we imagine that's someone that you know afu kwa napiga story kumbe it's someone that maybe you knew, maybe it's your relative or someone
amekuja kanipea story kama hiyo.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do with
No,
that?
I'm saying like.
Have you ever
for
thought
example,
of maybe
Reporting
kumshtaki?
someone?
Yeah.
Yes, I have, but that was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah. There was a lady, and I'll tell you why I didn't do it. Social media is not, without proof. Okay, let me just say what I wanted to say. Some lady came with some account, kuniambia venye ye ni side chicks, sijui nani. I'm gonna just skip all the parts. And how the man mwenye akona yeye, akona dem, right? She was a side chick, but sasa huyu mwanaume akona dem. But she cannot stand to see the child of this man alive, so she's gonna make sure amemaliza. Ataki mwanaume,
Hataki kutoa huyo dem wa mwanaume.
anataka huyo mtoto. Juu huyu mwanaume amemwambia about 3 times. So huyo mtoto pia hawezi ishi. Now, something like that, if you're in my shoes, you'd be like, I'm running to the cops. Kwa sababu you're a liar. You know? Then, but before I do that, I don't just act without thinking. Because this is my page. When mtu tu amekuwa mtu kani text, I'll probably need proof. So nienda kwa account, nikaangalia. I did my due diligence. Account ni ya, unaona huyu dem mwenye sasa ndio wife wa huyo mwanaume. Account ilikuwa yake. So I end up asking her, are you the wife? You're the one who's trying to tarnish the side chick's name. Unaelewa? Juu inaweza kwa pia ni wife, anataka mimi nitume watu kwa side chick.
I think I had the story.
You had it?
Yeah.
So it went round and round, only for me to kind of find out, wife alikuwa anataka sasa watu waende atafute side chick. Because apart from saying this to the police, nikisoma online, people are going to know who this girl is. Watampata. And people are going to be mad at someone who wants to unalive a baby. Isn't it? It's not only a police case. So I cannot just rush to the police and take things unless I have proof. But most of the time, people text me because they want to remain anonymous. So I'm not going to put my problems or your problems in front of mine. So shanipa story. Imeisha hivyo.
Do you get stories from men?
A lot. Yes.
What's the male version of a crazy story?
Oh, wanaume wachawi wanapeleka mademo kwa wachawi, or men who...
Does it work?
Surely, guys.
I'm serious.
Men are a story. Men are a story is crazy.
Oh, like
but
mwanaume
in a work, like uchawi in a work. Do you,
I don't know. Based on my stories,
based on what that guy told you, like ili work?
sasa si amefunga sijui demu wake akona yeye hadi saizi. Something like that. But the craziest I think ni mwanaume alinyang'anywa do na dem. He was a millionaire before meeting this lady. Then actually that's not that's not the crazy one. The first guy story I ever received, that wasn't crazy. It was just a guy who found out that his girlfriend was sleeping with both his mom and the dad. So that also I thought was fake. Trust me, mi udhaningi kitu ni fake. And
Stage. What?
Better ipigwe.
hata mimi personally mukuwa shocked. Unless nikuonyeshe hizi vitu hype kwa simu yangu, then you'll understand what I mean. Alikam tu, alikuwa na date dem for 3 years, alafu dem akakama akapoteza job. Kupoteza job, after a while he was very happy that he was taking care of his girlfriend. Ndio, you're very happy as a man. Especially if you come from a moneyed family. Then all of a sudden dem akasema nimepata job mahali, I don't know where, Mombasa Road. Then kidogo shata CX5, the job is doing really well. So the guy after a while finds out, so he's just like, dem wangu anafanya kazi wapi? Let me just follow her, let me go and surprise her. At least let me show her I'm an intentional man. Akafuata demu yake hadi Nyayo Estate. Wakaingia. Ya kuenda akapark mahali. You know how Nyayo Estate looks like. You can park here and someone parks there and you won't even know.
Yes.
Nyayo Estate is like pipeline, but better. So just and you kuna watu wengi. That's what I meant.
Jerigo sai penye anaishi pia na kapa pipeline, so unamtesa kidogo.
Pole yake. Then he gets there, and with Nyayo you can kind of know what house someone has gone to.
Yes.
You can kind of know. So he stays there 10 minutes, 20, 30. And he's a very open-minded guy. Yani ni ule mwanaume hata suspect kitu unless ameiona. You know?
Evidence ndio iko karatasi. Anataka evidence kwa karatasi.
Anataka kuiona. So akakaa hapo 10, 20, 30 minutes. What is my girl doing upstairs? Akapanda. And he decides to go and knock. He wasn't sure what door, but he was sure about the floor. He wasn't sure what door. Akanoki ingine, of course, haiko hapo. Then knocking on this other one, guess who opened?
The girlfriend.
Babake. So, of course, you're going to think your dad is having an affair. No, for real. So you're going to think your dad is having an affair with your girl?
Yes.
That's the first thing he thought. Of course, I'm a jam. Kuingia hivi, mama, alafu unajua nyayo estate kuna kale ka corridor. Ile. Mama yake, akatoa hivi kichwa. Na kona bedsheets. So he got into this house. Then he sees photos of the three of them together. Actual photos.
And this is not their house. Huku si kwao.
Ni kwao watatu. It's where they do their thing, I think.
Wameinvest hadi wakaenda wakaget how.
Walimbaya hadi gari. CX5 ni
Ni wazazi walibaye?
Wako na do. He's actually very moneyed. The guy is very moneyed.
Hiyo floor ilikuwa third floor.
Sasa ni mimi sikumuuliza ni floor gani.
Siko na threesome ina happen. Ni blow. Sijini threesome, so lazima ingekuwa third floor.
So alikuwa too depressed. But sasa ajukitoka kufanya juu sasa babake was supposed to invest in his company somewhere. You're supposed to be, I invest kwa company yake fulani. Now he comes to me with a pseudo account, of course. Because people like that, you even think they're not even on TikTok. What is a money guy like that doing? Ananitafutia nini? Hivyo. Honestly, for me, he just came for advice. He doesn't know what to do. You've just found out. Ujui kama kampuni yako is more important than the feeling that this whole thing has just created. And your father is supposed to fund it.
I guess the feeling is fine, but at least sasa si amejua she wasn't the one. Endelea tu.
She came back. What do you mean? She came back and asked forgiveness and said, I can leave your parents.
Na alimforgive?
Miss, I wouldn't know. I see, of course. And this had gone on for, I think, a year. They were together, the three of them, for a year. So he was wondering how the girlfriend was coming back home to him just after being with the parents.
Ama kwa akili tu ako like, sisha happen na ili happen kama. Labda tulidoze after shadows na budaki.
So yeah, people are
keeping
crazy.
It in the family. That's a very familiar situation.
But yeah.
Do you ever get time out to just not read these stories?
Decompress? Yes. I go to Karura a lot. Because...
Napata nyoka?
Sijaipata. Nyoka gani? But but I go to Karura a lot. I take walks. Plus, azini affectingi as much now. They literally don't.
Are you now used to
anymore? Yes, I am. But the very, very crazy ones, I don't talk about. Things that go to murder or things that revolve around. Kuna zile tu siwezi soma. I just can't. They freak me out. I read and I decompress for a while. I get lost for like 2 days. Then nasema hii siwezi fanya. So I tell me and my team, this one we're not doing. I can do it.
It's so ukianza kusikiza hizo story itabidi I confessed nikasema hizo story saa zingine mimi uzisikiza tu nikiwa labda kwa choo unachukua time yote ukizisikia. We always can't believe these things until now you get evidence.
Yeah.
Last week we were talking about Valentine's and we were men. So we're talking about how dates, kupelekwa dates na dem, nini. But now we want to get Valentine's from a woman's perspective. Is it something that's a must? Is it... What is Valentine's to you? What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
I'd like you to go first and tell me what is the perspective of Valentine's from a man's perspective.
From my own perspective,
Yeah.
it's a day to be celebrated. So just do it. But don't do it because it's Valentine's. You can love your woman any other day. you get all the time.
Okay.
But my perspective, it's like, it's not a must, but since it's there, unaifanya tu. So that came, ndo reason I think Aswani alikuwa anauliza kama ni pressure. It's not that important to some men the way it is to ladies.
Okay.
So that is from one man's perspective.
Okay.
Where perspective you're going to get?
I feel, it's a nice thing, but at the same time, I feel like in the recent past, imeanza kukwekwa, it's been made to look like it's a girly thingy, unaona? Like kuna, that's why hizi stories za money bouquet zilianza. Ushaona mwanaume mgani amepelekewa money bouquet?
Kuna nini amepelekea?
Wapi?
Wako.
Hapa Nairobi tu.
The blue ones are 200. Wako.
200 shillings.
Si moja, like two.
Amweka kitao.
Yeah, so personally I feel like imekuwa made to like it's a girly thingy, like it's a day to take out the girls, na it's ifai kukua hivi. I feel like inafai kuwa like in kitu, let's say you have your woman or you have your girl, ye pia anazamua like that day maybe anakupeleka out ama na feel vile Aswani alikuwa anasema like the pressure imekuwa
like kuna pressure,
na pia pressure imeletwa more towards the men's side, of which that should not be the case. Okay, kuna watu wengine wanaifanya different, because like I remember so a couple friends of mine every year wanakuanga na different themes. So like kama this year yanameka like the lady comes up with the theme depending on what the boyfriend likes. Next year Evo, so like you wanna change, and then they do things different. See, later to the like the normal kwenda date, kuleta flowers and stuff. Just do something different.
Si normal kwa wengine.
Okay, poleni.
So, so tell us from a woman's perspective, what does Valentine's Day mean to you? Sorry.
Valentine's to me, or to any woman, would mean a day when I want to see how intentional you are with me.
Pressure?
It doesn't mean that other days you don't love me, ama you're not intentional, ama you don't show me how much you care. It's just that one day. Because, your guy is going to work, he's coming back, he's doing this, he's doing that. You're always juggling something and another thing. Then as your girlfriend, of course, Nico too somewhere around there. It doesn't mean you're not giving me attention, you are. Yeah? But Valentine's it's like a birthday, but for love, for women. The same way I have, for real, the same way I have a birthday, and it is just once, it doesn't mean that my mother does not appreciate me every other day. It does, right? But your birthday is kwenye mimi nilizaliwa. So for a woman, it is how about we celebrate our love this day. And it's just been made universal. Even it's global now. It's everyone celebrating love. So a woman would just want to feel how intentional you are. Ndio maana kuna mwenye aliletewa flower moja na mwingine mwenye amepelekwa
bouquet.
Like restaurant, amebaiwa gari. It's really, kila mwanamke anajua mfuko ya mtu wake. Si ndio? Anaijua. Even the ones who are dating men who don't have a lot of money, they'd want hiyo siku nionyeshe tu kwa intentional na mimi. Just get me.
Hiyo sasa ndo pressure kwetu sasa.
Why?
The thought of just she's expecting something is now the pressure.
What about time? Is it a problem? Is time a problem too?
It's not a problem, but also, there are times, yes, I appreciate you every single day if you're dating.
Yes.
I show you how much I love you every single time. But, hii ni kama ile unataka tuku, kuna wale wanazoea wako simple. You know your person. So it's maybe the effort that counts. Yeah. To others, you just have to go over and beyond just showing and do a lot of things. So the reason why it's pressure to men, it's because we literally don't know what exactly to do. Unaweza fanya kitu kidogo kwake kwe kubwa. unaweza fanya kitu kubwa
Kwa kidogo.
kwa kiko kidogo. So that is where the pressure comes in.
Don't you know your girl?
You do? I do.
Oh.
Kama amepotea najua penye yuko, all jokes.
I mean, and I know women were guilty of one thing, communicating when we are not communicating. That one I know. Like, saa zingine dem hata kwambia nataka hii handbag, but atairepost juu anajua unaangalianga repost zake. I understand that. I get that. But again, for you to get to February 14th and you guys have been dating for a year or two, you pretty much have an idea of at least what your woman likes. So I feel, as a woman, if you come to me and tell me, aki siku anajua kitu ya kufanya, what does that even mean? What does that mean?
Comparisons to other relationships also.
There is that stuff.
You know your woman, yes, but
yeah, best yake ameletewa kitu ingine kubwa.
Demianania aliletewa manibuke. Demianania alibaiwa gari. Wewe umempeleka to date, labda umembaya flowers or just something.
Now that comes down to your woman.
And sasa yeye. So ile sisi atakwambia watu kuenjoy anafanya, anaweza kosa kusema. But basically you understand where she's coming from.
And again, I'm going to say that trickles down to your woman. That means there are women also who just don't care about what their friend got. Just to do something for me. If your woman is that type of woman mwenye beshte yake amebaiwa gari, yeye pia anataka gari, that is just your woman mwenye ako hivyo. So wewe ulimchukua hivyo kwa soko, enda naye hivyo. Kaa tu naye hivyo. Kuna wale wenye anajua tu wao ni
Tatumbao. Tatumbao. Mnarudisha Nyayo estate. Watoto wamembao. Sorry.
But ukichukua dem yako time ulikuwa unaenda kumdate, au kunajua the type of woman you're dating, you pretty much knew. Men you can tell if you have a comparison woman. Utasikia tu akisema ati bishanga amebuy dress. Babe, imagine nataka dress kayo, you will know. Really?
Yeah. Autism is they know how to pretend. And they're good at it. And do you know where it comes out?
During Valentine's.
No. During arguments maybe or fights.
That's when you know your woman.
No, that's when some of these things come up.
Actually come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a woman who you can have a conversation with?
Me usiniandike me
Oh,
sit kwa sawa.
You guys have women who you can have conversations with.
Kwa sawa. Muna perigo PTSD.
You've mentioned that dem anakwambia hataki kitu na anataka.
Yes.
Yeah? Probably atakwambia, me I don't want something big for Valentine's. If you do something small, I'll be okay. And then where pengine finance zako azibalance venye ulikuwa unataka kufanya.
Yes.
And then probably say, I'll not let it go, let me just treat her. Okay. And then ukienda ukimtreat umfanyie hivyo, siku ya argument venye anasema, utakuja the other time hata kuna kitu ulinifanyia. Valentine's hakuna kitu ulinifanyia, ulinipea tu flowers. And probably ukufanya kitu kubwa.
You're not intentional.
So imekuwa ikimuuma, but hataki kusema. And like sisi tunakuwa tu direct, niambie kama unataka kitu kubwa, acha nikopeo loan basi niende nikupeleke nitoe lawama. Usijifanye ati mimi sitaki kitu kubwa and then unataka kitu kubwa. And then now you base it around that.
Mwambie kinyume kiniambia. Mwambie kinyume kiniambia. That is your woman.
Oh. So maybe what I'd say in a situation like that is when you first notice something like that, and again, that still comes down to your woman. When you first notice something like that with the woman you're dating, sit her down. Sit her down. And tell her, this is what I noticed the other time. Ulisema hii na ukasema hii na ukasema hii na ukasema hii. Mimi nikaenda kafanya hii na hii na hii na hii. And then I didn't feel like me kama mwanaume si feel appreciated. Unaona? Mimi na feel off, na feel hivi. If she's emotionally mature, she's going to listen to what you're saying. and she's gonna tell you why she hides things in the first place. Kwa nini yeye haizi kuja tu akwambie vitu direct? Unaona, have a mature conversation with the type of woman you're with.
Do they listen?
I have no idea the woman you're with, but again,
Allegedly, si mimi, ni allegedly. Wangu wako sawa.
most of us don't. Because sometimes I might say this and then it makes me look like I'm the most mature. Not really. I'm also a woman. Sometimes we don't listen. But again, conversation. Sit me down na uniambie, anytime babe nakwambia hii na hii, unisikiangi. Unaona? Na inaniuma venye unisikii. Na venye tunaenda hivi, this is what, you're a leader, right? A leader talks. A leader creates dominance. And si dominance kumpiga. Just create the leadership in the house. The same way a father creates leadership in the house akiwa na daughters is the same way you're going to do for your woman. Talk. Kama yesi wa kuongea na unampenda hivyo sana unaweza sacrifice hiyo, jua ni anapendanga kuongeleshwa wapi, labda ni kwa kitanda. I don't know. Just jua venye ni wapi anasikianga mostly ukimuongelesha. Labda ukimpeleka restaurant na umuongeleshe hivi anasikia. Kuna mwanaume mwenye uko kama wewe. Kuna ule ana shout. Kuna ule I don't know, but still when you notice something like that, sit down. Sit down.
Sasa kuna wanaume wengine wanashout kazi yetu sasa ndio ishaanza kuingilia. It's okay. Thank you so much for today this session has just felt I've learned a lot. Special shout out to the crew behind the scenes. We're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mbogi.
7, 11 aside tumejaza. But thank you so much guys for joining us. Lovejoy, it was amazing.
Anafaa rudi tena. Yes, sasa now the happy stories.
Utakuja sasa na happy
good
stories.
ones. Yes,
Utakuja
I'd
na
like
happy
that.
stories.
I would love that.
We want to have a segment called Confessions pia. But sasa si tutaka 2 days kwanza ndo tufikirie. But imagine that is just you've told us only 2 stories.
Yeah.
So I can imagine the number of stories you get and how you feel after that.
We should have a happy session. That would be nice. I'll start with my parents. That is something I'm going to start with.
Na kutumia yangu anonymous. Yangu ni happy. Ukuja useme hiyo.
Aenda seme story yako.
Akuja sema yangu. Ndatumia yangu afu kuja seme
Yako
story
ni
yako.
happy?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nikuulize, have you ever gotten not that stories unapataga tu from the way you've explained, kuna zile tumeelewa, the kind of people who maybe send.
Yes.
Have you ever gotten a story from someone you know? And if it's not knowing of personally, but labda knowing juu, labda an influencer, ama celebrity.
Oh, yes.
Yes?
A celebrity?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wengi.
Not wengi. No, I'm not going to lie. Si wengi.
What was the story about?
Sikuisema.
Haukuandika.
Sikuisema because venye alikuwa ananiambia,
Yeah.
honestly, I felt like before I even say my stories, muangalia labda saa zingine unataka hata mtu akuongelesha. Kuna mtu akona followers wengi, ana mabeshte unyako nao, hata msikia, watamjudge. So, labda anakuja, anajaribu kuframe story, iken kama si yeye. Ati beshte yangu and then we just trickle down to you. We can just have a conversation. I don't have to post. I have enough stories to post, to go around. So, but yeah, Nishai.
Told you unafaa kuwa therapist. You give people therapy for free.
Mtani drain.
Hatuwezi kudrain. Ushazoea.
Mi nimezoea juu ya background yangu juu ya wazazi. Ndio maana I still believe in love despite everything. Ndio maana ziniingiangi venye nimesema. I think you don't know why. That is why. Watu wananiulizanga, how do you believe in love yet umehear so much about love that is wrong? Sasa wazazi wangu wamekuwa married 27 years. Wewe sasa mapenzi yako ndio nakuja itanishake, haiwezi?
Clock it.
What a way to end an episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to have you here very soon.
Yes.
We'll keep in touch.
Sawa.
You've gotten to this part. Last week tulikuwa tunaandika Z, sindio? Which chagua letter moja Lovejoy.
J.
If you've gotten here, drop a J on the chat. That was from Lovejoy and Hype Ballo See you on the next one.